In case you missed it, recently I picked up a Sigma BF, and one thing that I've really enjoyed with the Sigma BF is actually its video features. I took it on a brand shoot this past week and loved the results that this camera produced. While it is kind of marketed as that run and gun everyday carry camera, it has some impressive video features. And so I've really been wanting to kind of test the limits of this camera in video scenarios, and one thing that has helped me do that is the Hollyland Pyro 7. And so in this video, we're going to break down why I think this monitor is potentially a must-have monitor if you are planning to use the Sigma BF for video work. And so let's get into some of my key standout features on the Pyro 7. But first, I do want to mention that Hollyland did send this to me to test, but I'm not getting paid and I get to say whatever I want. Some standout features for me is one, the build quality. This monitor is a heavy duty monitor. You do have a dual battery slot, and so you can hot swap batteries. You will get some mounting points on the bottom left and right of the monitor with some buttons and switches on the top, and you'll have plenty of inputs on the back, which leads me to another standout feature, and that is the integration of SDI. When I owned the Blackmagic Pixis for all of like 2 weeks, I actually wanted to use the Pyro 7 because I could use SDI. And so having a decently budget monitor for what this monitor is offering, be able to give you SDI is really cool. And so that's another standout feature for me. The next thing is how bright this monitor is. This monitor is very bright. I actually have it on like 10% right now because it can borderline be too bright in some scenarios, but does make for a really good outdoor monitor at, I believe, 1200 nits, and so it is a decently bright monitor. The biggest standout feature in my opinion, and kind of changes everything, which is a built-in transmission and receiver system, which is where we start getting into why this is super beneficial for the Sigma BF. If you're not familiar, the Sigma BF has no Bluetooth option, no Wi-Fi option, there's no app to control this camera. And so being able to monitor the camera with a cell phone or with a tablet is virtually impossible until you introduce something like the Hollyland Pyro 7. You do have all the standard features of a monitor. You have things like LUT support, which I'm actually using right now. I've loaded in a custom Leica LUT and just keep the BF in the log view instead of the 709 view. And so that's really helpful to see, again, what the final product will look like. And so that's another way that it would help the BF. I completely forgot to mention that if you want to record your screen or the screen of the BF, this monitor has a screen record option, which is really cool because previously you needed something like the Ninja 5 or the Ninja 5, that's the only thing I've ever used, to be able to do this. And so having this built in, it actually has an SD card slot, you can record, and all of that is able to be screen recorded. I'm actually screen recording right now, so it's pretty cool if you ever want to show the screen of your BF or any camera for that matter. So overall, I do think that this is an amazing, potentially must-have monitor if you're using the Sigma BF on set. I know some people may say you're a glutton for punishment using the Sigma BF for a professional scenario, but I do love the image that comes from this camera. And it may not be my A camera, that's where my S1 II may come into play, but it will absolutely serve as a B, maybe even a C camera if I get a second one. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions about this monitor or the BF, let me know in the comments below or reach out to me on Instagram and we can start a conversation there. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace. Welcome to ASMR with Anson & Co. We have things like the radio going on downstairs. I think the radio over there is finally turned off, but I hope this didn't mess up my audio too much. And I just threw my microphone on the floor, so it may be broken at this point. You may hear a whole bunch of static.